Uh, Good morning, class. Today we will start with the Indian history. All right. For the crash course, Indian history. For the crash course. You see, Indian history is the only subject which carries the maximum number of marks. 40 questions. Okay. 40 questions every year, which is equivalent to 40 marks. Every year, NPC will ask at least minimum 40 questions from history. So, history is the place where you're going to score. History is the place where you're going to score now. So now see, today is October 4. Today is October 4. So we just have 1 month, right? Just 30 days. So see, in these 30 days, history is too vast. It is too vast. It will take 2-3 years if you are going to study everything. So from the school of NBSC, we will just give you 15 classes. All right. We can provide you only 15 classes, and it will consist of 2 hours each, beginning from today. So please remember, this is just a crash course, but in this short period of time, in these 50 classes, at least you try to get at least 20. Okay, minimum 20 marks. At least 20 has to be shown from ancient, medieval, and modern. And remember, there is no separate. Just like the NPC is not giving you anything about how much they want to ask. Who knows? Ancient India, you might get 20 questions. From medieval, you can get 10, modern 10. But sometimes again, who knows? Ancient might come only for 10 questions. Modern India might come for 20. And medieval might come for only 10. And sometimes medieval might come for 20. Ancient is 10, modern is 10. So equal importance has to be given. And Indian history, we can't predict any questions except in the mains. In the mains, there is only modern India. There is no ancient and medieval. But for the prelims, there is no. This is the hardest. It's too vast. So listen very carefully. Listen to the topic very carefully. We will deal with the most important part in this crash course. Okay, we will just take the most important part, and remember, you have to study all whatever I'm giving you now. You can't just like select from whatever I'm giving you now. If you select from my notes again, you will never get this exam. Remember, because I'm going to give you only the most important part. All right. So every topic I will just take at least 15-20 minutes. Every topic, just like Indus Valley, 20 minutes. Or just like early the later Vedic, another 20 minutes. 16 Mahajanabada, another 10 minutes. Like that will go on because it's a crash course. If you want to come for the full courses, it will be only in the next month, after the prelims. Okay, from November 11. So as of now, for these 30 days, anyone of you is free. If you want to join the school of NBSC, you come and join free for this crash course. At least for this 1 month, you will get some good materials on Nagaland history, current affairs, Indian politics, some conceptual, and on top of that, general science and CSIT, which will give you at least the pass mark. So if you want to join the school of NBSC, anytime you can come, especially from Monday. Okay, from Monday, 1 month, full courses, at least 100 hours we're going to give you. At least 100, another 50 classes we can give you. So this is the most important part. So today we will start with the ancient India. Okay, so in ancient India, you will get 5 classes beginning from today, which will be at least 2 hours each, minimum 1.5 hour, maximum 2 hours. All right. So today, the first topic is going to be the first topic in ancient India is the Indus Valley civilization. And remember, the third oldest Indus Valley, why it is important? Because it is the first civilization in India and the third in the world. Remember, this is too important. Indus Valley civilization is the first civilization that occurs in India in the Indian history, whereas it is the third oldest civilization in the world. And remember, Indus. Why have the archaeologists have termed has given the term Indus? Why particular words Indus? Because this civilization, the first civilization, occurred on the river Indus. That means this civilization will exist on the river Indus. That's the reason Indus, it is known as the Indus Valley civilization. Remember, another one more name. Indus Valley civilization is known by another name, known as Harappa. Another one more name. This year NPC exam. In this year NPC exam, if in the option there is no Indus Valley, you will still go for Harappa. Because Harappa and Indus are same. Why Indus Valley civilization is known by another name? No, Harappa. Because Harappa was the first city to be discovered by the archaeologists. Harappa was the first city to be discovered by the archaeologists during the establishment of this civilization. So, Indus Valley is also known by another name, known as the Harappa. And this civilization exists on the river Indus. And it is the oldest civilization in India, whereas it is the third oldest civilization in the world. In the time period is too important. Okay, the time period is too important. This Indus Valley civilization occurs in the time period between 2500 BC till 1750 BC. Alright, this Indus Valley civilization occurs on the river Indus in the time period between 2500 BC till 1750 BC, which you have to remember. See, there is early Harappa civilization, major Harappa civilization, and the late Harappa civilization, but that is not important from the NPC point of view. NPC will ask only about the major Harappa civilization, which is known as the Harappa or the Indus Valley civilization, and it occurs on the river Indus in the time period between 2500 and 1750 BC. So now today, we have to know the areas in which country you will find this civilization. Let's see. We will see the extent of this civilization. The Harappa civilizations. Okay, we will see the extent of this civilization. Alright, known as the Harappa civilization. Remember, the Harappa civilization extended in the north. In the northern side, it extended up to Mandu. And Mandu is a very important place in present day Jammu and Kashmir. In the northern side, it extended up to Mandu. Whereas in the southern side, it extended up to Daimabad. And Daimabad is in present day Maharashtra, in the southern side. Whereas in the western side, it extended up to Pakistan. Sutka Jinder. Sutka Jinder is in Pakistan. Please remember, please write down plus Sutka Jinder. On the western side, it extended up to Sutka Jinder, which is the present day Pakistan. Whereas the eastern side, it extended up to Alamgir. Alamgir is the present day eastern Uttar Pradesh. So the extent in the eastern side is up to Alamgir, which is the present day Pakistan. So you have to remember the civilization is too important now. From north, it went up to Bantu, in the south, up to Dainabad, in the west, up to South Sutka Jinder, in the east, up to Alamgir. So this is the civilization you will come across. And remember, it is one of the most urbanized. Okay, in that the civilization is one of the urbanized. That means one of the most developed civilization in the ancient period. In the ancient world, this is one of the most urbanized. The cities, the towns, the structures, the tradition system. Okay, people live in peace. They are stylish people. They are developed. So this is the most urbanized civilization you will ever see in the ancient period in India. So please remember all this. This is so important for ABC point of view. So in the northern side, it went up to Bantu. In the southern side, it went up to present-day Maharashtra. Whereas the eastern side, it extended up to Alamgir. Whereas the western side, it extended up to Sutka Jinder. And Sutka Jinder is in present-day Pakistan. So please remember all this. This is so important. Now, nextly, we will study about we will go with capitals. What was the capital of the Indus Valley? Okay, the Indus Valley have two capitals. The Indus Valley have two capitals known as Harappa and Mohenjo-daro. Alright. This Harappa and this Indus Valley have two capitals, Harappa and Mohenjo-daro. These are the two capitals of the Indus Valley. And remember, Indus civilization exists in how many countries? Indus Valley, these civilizations you will find in which country? Obviously, India, Pakistan, Iran, and Afghanistan. Alright, so this is very important. Indus Valley civilization is found in India, Pakistan, some part of Iran, and some district in Afghanistan. So, 4 countries. All together, you will find in the 4 countries. And these civilizations covers an area of around 20 lakhs. 60,000 square kilometer. The extent of this civilization is around 20 lakhs 60,000 square kilometer, and it is found in 4 countries: India, Pakistan, Iran, and Afghanistan. 4 countries you will find. Okay, so please remember, this option is very tricky. The option is 3, 4, 5, so go for 4. But majority Indus civilization exists in India and Pakistan, because before independence, Pakistan was also part of India. So see, majority of the civilization is in India and Pakistan. And remember, it's in Indian history. So most of the cities or the things discovered in India is more important. So today, I will give you some importance about which was the most important city discovered, the things which was discovered in that particular cities. So our next topic is going to be the important things discovered at this place. Harappa. Harappa was the first city to be discovered by the archaeologists. Okay, and that is the reason why Indus Valley civilization is also known by another name known as the Harappa. Because Harappa was the first city to be discovered. And the second city to be discovered is Mohenjo-daro. Harappa is the first city to be discovered by the archaeologists. Second is Mohenjo-daro. Mohenjo-daro is the second city to be discovered. And remember, both Harappa and Mohenjo-daro is in Pakistan. It's not in India. Unfortunately, both Harappa and Mohenjo-daro are in Pakistan, not in India. Remember, Harappa is located on the river Ravi. Mohenjo-daro is located on the river Indus. And Mohenjo-daro literally means mount of the dead, which means it is the place where the dead bodies were kept. Okay, Mohenjo-daro literally means the mount of the dead, which means it is a place where the dead bodies were kept during this period. So this is too important. It was asked, what is the meaning of Mohenjo-daro? It means the mount of the dead. And remember, it was discovered in the year 1922 by R.D. Banerjee. Mohenjo-daro was discovered in the year 1922 by R.D. Banerjee. And remember, now we will go to the Harappa. In Harappa, what was the most important thing discovered? The great granary. A very big granary was discovered on top of the cemetery. And unique cemetery was also discovered at Harappa. So please remember all this. Next is Mohenjo-daro. In Mohenjo-daro, we discovered the Great Bath. The Great Bath means it's a public place. Okay, as well as the Great Bath in the multi-purpose hall. Okay, too important. In Mohenjo-daro, a multi-purpose hall as well as the Great Bath was discovered. It's too important. The Great Bath means it is a place where the general public comes and take bath. Okay, so this is too important. It is a place, Mohenjo-daro. In the Mohenjo-daro, we discovered the Great Bath. Great Bath is the place where people come and take bath. So this is too important. As well as a very big multi-purpose hall was also discovered in Mohenjo-daro. So this is the place where you have to remember. So Harappa and Mohenjo-daro are too important because the first and the second city to be discovered in the Indus Valley civilization. So these 2 points, please remember. One might be asked. All right. So after this, we will go to the next topic now. And remember, Harappa is located on the river Indus. Mohenjo-daro is located on the river Indus. I'm so sorry. Harappa is located on the river Ravi. Harappa is located on the river Ravi. Mohenjo-daro is located on the river Indus. Next thing, Lodal and Dhulavira. These Lodal and Dhulavira are the 2 important cities discovered in India. It's in present-day Gujarat. Remember, alright? Both these Lodal and Dhulavira are in Gujarat. Both these cities are discovered in India. That is in Gujarat. So now we will see why the Lodol is too important. Because it's a port city. Okay. Lodol is a port city. It's too important. It's too important. Please write it down, plus. Lodol is a port city. And why NBC often asks about Lodol? Because the dockyard. The most important article was discovered at Lodol is the dockyard. Dockyard means it is a place where the ships were manufactured. Okay, the ships were kept and manufactured. So dockyard is the most important article discovered at Lodol, and it was discovered by S.R. Lodol was discovered by S.R. Whereas Tulavira was discovered by G.P. Joshi. Tulavira was discovered by G.P. Joshi, and the most important thing discovered at Tulavira is a unique water harvesting system. A unique water harvesting system. Alright. In Tulavira, a very important thing has been discovered, which is known as a unique water harvesting system. This was a UPSC question, 2017 questions. Why Tulavira is so famous? Because it was recognized as a World Heritage Site. A very important World Heritage Site. On top of that, Tulavira was discovered by J.P. Joshi, and a unique water harvesting system was discovered at Tulavira. So both are in Gujarat, famous for different reasons. One is the dockyard, the other is the unique water harvesting system. So please remember all this. Okay, next is Kalimantan. Kalimantan is a very important city discovered in Rajasthan. Okay, in present-day Rajasthan of India, and in Kalimantan, a unique block field and fire elders were discovered. And it was discovered by Bibilal and Enbuch. Kalimantan was discovered by Bibilal and Enbuch. So this is the most important thing in Kalimantan. Kalimantan is in Rajasthan, and these are the things which was discovered. So please remember this. Okay, next. Janhudara and Surgududa. Okay, this Surgududa, it's in Pakistan. Okay, Janhudara is famous because of this reason. Janhudara is the only industry city without a building. Cityadel means only Indus cities without a building, and it's in Pakistan. Jammu is the only Indus cities which was without a building. And remember, it was discovered by N.G. Majumdar, and it's in Pakistan. It's in Pakistan. Because of that reason, it was asked in NBSC. Only Indus city with a building is just like Jammu. That means Sidero without a building. Next is Shogorodada. It's in Gujarat. It's in India, Gujarat. Shogorodada, it's in Gujarat. And here comes the horse. The remains of horse was found for the first time in Shogorodada. And it was again discovered by same person, G.P. Joshi. It was G.P. Joshi who discovered the Shogorodada. So this is important. This is important. Next will be the Harappa is over. Now the next is going to be the Ragikari. Okay. Next is Ragikari. Ragikari is in Haryana, and this Ragikari is the largest Indus city to be discovered. Okay, this is too important. Ragikari is too famous because it is the largest Indus city to be discovered, and it's in Haryana, and it was discovered by Amarendranath Singh. Okay, Ragikari was discovered by Amarendranath Singh, and it is the largest Indus city to be discovered so far. So this is the basic information about the Indus Valley, because it's a crash course we can give you. Okay, so this is the Indus Valley. So here, if you're lucky, just 1-2 questions you can get. Next is I will discuss about the economy, the polity, as well as the people in the Indus time. Okay, see regarding the polity, now the question arises. The largest is the largest civilization. Here comes who ruled Indus people, right? There was a question in BC. Who ruled over this? Was there a king? Was there a queen? No. It was believed that a group of merchants. Okay, a group of merchants. It was believed that a group of merchants ruled the Indus Valley. Okay, this is too important. A group of merchants ruled the Indus Valley people. So this is too important. Please take this option. It was a king, queen? No. A group of merchant businessmen ruled over Indus Valley people. And remember, what was the religion? Religion is all about the nature god. People worship nature god. Nature god. Okay. Nature god. And the most important, just like the cat worshipped by these people was known as Pashupati Mahadeva. Pashupati Mahadeva. See, Pashupati Mahadeva is known as the Lord of Animals. The most important, just like the male deity, okay, the god worshipped by the Indus Valley is known as Pashupati Mahadeva, which is known as the Lord of Animals. This is the most important God worshipped by the Indus Valley people. Remember, this God is surrounded by four animals. This is often asked in BC. Please write down, four animals surrounds Pashupati Mahadeva. Rhino, tiger, buffalo, elephants. See? Four animals. Rhino, tiger, buffalo, and elephants. Four animals is surrounded by him, and in his feet, two deer. Two deer appear in his feet. Okay. Two deer appear in the feet of this Pashupati Mahadeva. And remember, Hambul, the favorite bull. Hambul is the most favorite animal of the Indus Valley people. Please write down, class. The most important animal of the Indus Valley is the Hambul. Hambul. Okay, this is the bull which is being worshipped by these people. So this is the most important animal, favorite animal of the Indus Valley. And rhino, tiger, buffalo, and elephants are four animals which surrounds him, and two deer appear in his feet. So these are the things you have to remember. These are the things you have to remember. These are the things you have to remember. Okay, the writings of the Indus Valley was known as the Postrophitum, which means from right to left. Okay, they start from here and end up in here, which means right to left. The writing for us is left to right, right? We start from here, we will end up here. But for these people, it was from right to left, which is known as the Postrophitum. So this is the thing you have to remember. Postrophitum means it was the writings of the Indus Valley people, which was from right to left. And next is the decline. Now you will be very much confused. The first civilization in India, how does it come to an end? Suddenly it will not come. Okay, suddenly it will not never disappear. Yes or no? In the year around 1750 BC, there are some reasons. Number one, earthquake, floods, invasion of Aryans, and change of course of river Indus. The archaeologists have said that change of the course of river Indus. You see, you want to found a new village. First, what you will see? You will first see the river's name, right? Without lake, without river in the lake is too important to form a new village. Like that for these people also, Indus. Why have the civilization existed in Indus? Because there is a river Indus. When the river is there, you can form a new village. But it was believed that the Indus River has changed its course. Because this Indus River, it's a river which originates not in India, in China. After it will flow in some part of India, it will go to Pakistan. Okay, so might be they have shifted the course. That's the reason at the end of the day. Now the civilization has come to an end. So in the option, please write down what are some of the options put forward by the scholars. Earthquake, floods, invasion of the Aryans, and the last is change of course of river Indus, or might be natural decline. Okay, a man is going to be born and he will die one day. Like that, a kingdom is going to be founded, it will rise, it will fall. So this is the reason put forth by the archaeologists. So this is the end of the first topic in the ancient India, known as the Indus Valley civilization. And remember, here you can expect at least 2 questions this year. Okay, this is just a basic. How much I've given you today? Just 20 points. In these 20 points, at least expect 2 questions in BC prelims this year. Okay, so this is a handy one. Just a few, but at least two two have to be too important. Remember, these industrial civilizations, we have two capitals, Harappa and Mohenjo-daro. And the extent is from India, Pakistan, Iran, and Afghanistan. And from the north, up Jammu and Kashmir, Mandu in the south, Hyderabad and Maharashtra. In the west, up to Kashmir, Pakistan. In the east, Alamgir in the eastern Uttar Pradesh. So remember all this. Who ruled the Indus Valley people? It was a group of merchants that ruled over the Indus Valley people. So this is the end of our first small topic for this crash course. And we will move to the next topic again. Okay, next small topic is going to be the early and the later Vedic period. Okay, early and the later Vedic period. Here also you can expect some questions. At least one question from early Vedic to one question from the later Vedic period. So I will just give you the basic structure of these people. Okay, so after the Indus Valley, then comes the early Vedic. Early Vedic is the time period between 1500 and 1000 BC. It's a very important one. Early Vedic is the period between 1500 to 1000 BC. It is in India, okay? And this early Vedic period is also a civilization which exists in present day, Shabda Sindhu. Okay, Shabda Sindhu. This is very important. Early Vedic is the period which exists in India in a place called Shabda Sindhu. And what is this Shabda Sindhu? Means the land of 7 rivers. That means these people settled down in the land of 7 rivers. So let's see Shabda Sindhu. Let's see the 7 rivers. Okay, where? What are the 7 rivers? Ravi, Bias, Setluj, Chinna, Chillu, Indus, and Saraswati. Okay, and these are the 7 rivers. Shabda Sindhu means the land of 7 rivers. Indus, Saraswati, Setluj, Ravi, Bias, Chillu, and Chinna. So these are the 7 rivers where they have settled down. So Shabda Sindhu means the land of 7 rivers. Early Vedic is the period which exists in the time period 1500 BC till 1000 BC, and they settled down the place called Shabda Sindhu. So please remember all this. We will see the activities of the people who rule over this area. What was the occupations of the people? Where have they settled down? So remember early Vedic. Please remember the date 1500 till 1000 BC. Later Vedic will be from 1000 to 600 BC. The time period is different. 1000 to 600 BC, and now the course is shifted now. The place is different. In the later Vedic period, they settled down in a place called Gangetic Plain. Okay, that means the river Ganga. Where does the river Ganga flows in India? Remember the geography. Now you have to remember, where does the river Ganga flows? Almost in 78 Indian states. Okay, that means now Gangetic Plain is in the North India till Eastern India. You'll find this civilization in Uttar Pradesh. Okay, you'll find this in Bihar, Odisha, because the river Ganga flows both in the Uttar Pradesh till West Bengal. So now the next three for early Vedic, Shabdashita, later Vedic, and the Gangetic blend. Okay, so remember all this. This is too important. This is too important. This is too important. This is too important. Please remember all this. This is a very important issue. Okay, which will be asked in BSc. So now we all know the time period is different. So their types of activities, occupations will also be different. So let's see. Let's see what was the occupation of these people. What was the occupations of these people? Okay, we will study about the occupations of these people, early Vedic and the later Vedic period, the activities. Okay, early Vedic period, later Vedic period, the occupation is different. Okay, we all know the time period is different, so their occupation will also be different. So let's see the occupation of these people. In the early Vedic people, they move from place to place. No cultivation of rice. Okay, troop hunting as well as just the cattle, the cow. The cow, just like they go for cow. Cow is the most important well of the early Vedic period. They just go for fighting for cows. Okay, one is trying to steal the other cow. Okay, this was the most important thing. So they are never settled down. Their occupation is food gather or cattle rearing. Whereas in the later Vedic period, people settled down because in the year 1000 BC, iron was discovered. Okay, iron was discovered. Because of that reason, people settled down. Because of that reason, people settled down. That's why it's known as the occupations of people is agriculture. Agriculture became the most important occupations of the later Vedic period. That means people settled down. Remember, people settled down. And remember, in the early Vedic period, in the early Vedic period, the society, which means the Varna system, was equal. If my father is a farmer, I can still become the king or the prime minister in the early Vedic period. But in the later Vedic period, no. In the later Vedic period, society became polluted. Everything was a disunity. Okay, corruption is there, mismanagement is there, killing is there. So see, when people settle down, they become richer. You all know. I have one brother. Both of us will go to field, will try to cultivate the field. But who knows? He might be able to cultivate more. Okay, so he will be richer. So like that in the later Vedic period, when people settle down, the divisions will start between the two siblings, the two brothers. Because of this reason, the later Vedic period, the Varna system, which means we have 4 types of people. We have just 4 types of people. In the later Vedic period, we just have 4 types of people. Brahmins, Kshatriyas, Vaishyas and Shudras. We have just 4 types of people in the later Vedic period. We have Brahmins, which means the bastard, the prince. Kshatriya, which means the army, which means the warriors. Vaishya means the people who work in the farm. Farmers are known as Vaishyas. Shudra means untouchable. The lowest caste in the later Vedic period is the Shudras, which means the untouchables. We have just 4 types of people. So remember, the only thing we have to remember is the 4 types of people. Alright, these 4 types of people, Brahmins is the highest caste, number 2, Kshatriyas, which means the warriors. Next is the Vaishya, which means the agriculture people. And the last is the Shudras, which means the untouchables. So these are the people you will come across. Remember, in the early Vedic period, it was there. In the early Vedic period, Varna system, it was there. However, in the early Vedic period, the society was very much equal and flexible. That means, if my father is a Brahmin, I can be a Shudras. Or if my father is a Shudras, I can still go up to the Brahmins. But no, in the later Vedic period, no. If my father is a king, I will become the king. If my father is a slave, I will be a slave. No more equality. Society was not based on merit, but based on money, force, occupation. So, later Vedic period, the society is polluted, divided. So, this is too important. So now, the question comes, was there a king during this time? Yes! Yes! In the early Vedic period, as well as the later Vedic period, there was a king. But remember, in the early Vedic, the king was responsible to the people. The king, I'm repeating once more, the king was responsible to the people. He was a very good king, like an MLA, who is only for 5 years. If an MLA is not working for his people, he is going to be removed. Alright, so there is a king, but the king is responsible to the people. But in the later Vedic period, no. The king was very harsh king, very aggressive king. The king is not responsible to the people. In fact, once a person becomes a king, he will try to keep so many servants, he will try to capture more lands, and he will never look after the people. He will have more powers. So that's the reason the later Vedic period, there is a king, and the king is too harsh, not responsible. So all this is going to be asked in BC exam. Was the society equal in the later Vedic period? No. In the later Vedic period, the society was not equal. Now we will talk about next thing. We will talk about early Vedic period. Just like Remember, in the early Vedic period, the most important food crop was barley. In the early Vedic period, the most important food crop, was the barley. Whereas in later Vedic period, rice became the most important food crop. Just remember, rice is the most important food crop of the later Vedic period. Okay, in the early Vedic period, it was the barley. So remember, this is too important in BC. From a BC point of view, the most important food crop of the early Vedic period is barley. In the later Vedic period, it is rice. Remember, during this period, 4 Vedas was written. Rig Veda, Samaveda, Yajurveda, and Adharma Veda. 4 Vedas was written during the early to later Vedic period. Remember, in the early Vedic period, Rig Veda was written. All these Rig Veda, Yajurveda, Samaveda, Adharma Veda, these are religious books. Okay, it's a book. It's a religious book. So the oldest Veda in the world was written in the early Vedic period, known as the Rig Veda. Rig Veda is the oldest testament in the world, and it consists of 1028 hymns. Okay, 1028 hymns. Rig Veda was written in the early Vedic period, and it consists of 1028 hymns. And it is the oldest testament written in the early Vedic period. So sometimes the question is like this: early Vedic period is also known as Rig Veda period, because Rig Veda was written in the early Vedic period. So in the option, if early Vedic is not there but Rig Veda is there, go for the option. Same. Next, Samaveda, Yajurveda, Adharma Veda. Okay, these are the 3 Vedas, which was the later edition in the later Vedic period. In the later Vedic period, Samaveda, Yajurveda, and Adharma Veda was written. Remember, Samaveda is a book that deals with singing. Okay, it's a book of songs. Yajurveda is a book of sacrifice. The rules and regulation which is there for sacrifice is explained in the Yajurveda, which is known as the book of sacrifice. Adharma Veda means it's a book which deals with magical formula. Just like so many magics has been practiced by the Hindus. So all these magical formula are there in the Adharma Veda. So from NDC point of view, this is too important. Rig Vedic written in the early Vedic period, Samaveda, Yajurveda, Adharma Veda written in the later Vedic period. So this is too important. This is too important. Remember the social structure during the Vedic period. Okay. The lowest social structure is Kula. Kula means the family. Kula means the family. Kram means the village. Second. Third is Vis means the clan. Chan means the people. And Rashtra means the country. We have 5 types of social structure. The lowest is Kula, which means the family. The highest is the country, which means the Raja. Country. Okay, country. Rashtra means the country. So this is the chronological order. Kola, family, Kram is village, Vis means the clan, Chan means the people. Above the Chan we have the country. Kola, above the family we have the village. Above the village we have the clan. Above the clan we have the people. Above the people we have the Rashtra, which means the country. In every word there is one head. In the family, the father is called Kulaba. Kulaba is known as the head of the family, which is known as the father. Kramni means the. In the village, there is the, just like the head of the village is known as the Kramini. The head of the village is known as Kramini. The head of the clan is known as the Vispati. The head of the people is known as the Kupati. And the head of the country, Rashtra means the Rajan, which means the king. Rajan means the king. Rajan is the king. So this was the social structure which was during the early Vedic period. Okay, but remember, early Vedic period was a very equal one. Although there is a king, the king is responsible to the people. The king can be removed anytime by the people if he is not responsible to the people. So we have a very good king in the early Vedic period. So these are the 3 things, some important things, social structure you have to remember in the early Vedic period. Early Vedic period. We have 3 types of assembly. We have 3 types of assembly in the early Vedic period. Shabha. Shabha means the exclusive members of the elders. Only the elder person will take part in this meeting. Shabha, which means the exclusive elder members. Next is Samiti. Samiti means the entire population, both men and women, will come and participate in this assembly known as the Samiti. Next is Vidata. Vidata means the tribal assembly. Vidata means the tribal people, all the tribal people in the neighboring areas will come together and they will take a decision. So this is known as the 3 assembly. Shabha, Shamiti and Vidata, which will be asked in NDC from the NDC point of view. And Shabha is more important because it is the exclusive members of the elders. So this is too important. Please remember all this. And remember, these are the things you will have to remember from the early and the later Vedic period and from the NDC point of view. So with this, I end up the early and the later Vedic period. Remember, we all know later Vedic period. Okay. In the later Vedic period, we all know. In the later Vedic period, we all know. The society was polluted. We all know. We have a very polluted societies. Because of that reason, the king was becoming too powerful. He was not responsible for people. But we all know. The king cannot do his work without his assistance. Just like Rio. Rio is the chief minister of Nagaland, but we have 11 ministers with him. We all know Rio is one of the richest chief minister, but he needs someone to help him. So that is known as dwarf rattlings, which means the dwarf officials. We have the dwarf officials known as rattlings, which are there to help the king. So these are dwarf officials, which you will find in the Lucin group. Okay, so we don't have time, so I'm not giving all the 12 officials, but remember, if you see what is this 12 rattlings? That means the 12 officials who help the king in the performance of duties in the later Vedic period. So with this, we have ended up the later Vedic period, and today, our last topic is going to be the 16 Mahajanapas. Our last topic is going to be the 16 Mahajanapadas. Mahajanapada means, Maha means big. Janapada means the states. So today, the last topic is going to be I'm going to discuss about 16 Indian states during the 6th century BC in the ancient India. 16 Mahajanapada means 16 big states, which was there in the 6th century. Which was there in the 6th century BC. Okay, which was there in the 6th century BC. So this is considered the second urbanizations. The first urbanization we have discussed about the Indus Valley, and here comes the second urbanizations, which means the just like again the city is too developed here again. All right. First is civilizations, we came across in Indus Valley. This is the second urbanizations. Second civilization, which happens in India. Alright. And so remember, these are the 16 big states you will find in the ancient India if you go and discover the topic. So remember, from NBC point of view, what is more important is that where is these 16 cities located? What is the capital? And what type of government we have? What kind of a government they have? That is more important. Remember, we have only two types of government in this 16 Mahajanapadas. We have monarchy, we have republic. Only two types of government. Only two types of government. We have monarchy and the other we have republic. In monarchy there is a king, republic, elected. Remember, Monarchy means it's a kind of a government where there is a king. If my father dies, I will become the king. If I die, my son will become the king. No elections, okay? Kingship hereditary. The king, just like the chronology, okay, the lineage will go on. The lineage is going to go on. No election, it's a hardship, okay? It's a force. Monarchy means it's a government where there's a king. The king will use force. And if I'm the king, my son will only become the king. But no, here in a republic, there might be a king or queen, but the king is elected for a fixed term. No hereditary. If my father is a king, I should contest election, or else I will never become the king. Okay, some of the most capable, based on the merit, will become the king. So we have only two types of government. We have republic and we have monarchy. Now today we will discuss about where is this what kind of a government is a republic, which state is republic, which is monarchy, and which is located outside India and inside India. Remember, only two Mahajanapata is located outside India. All are located. Sorry. The other, all are located in India except two. And among the 16 Mahajanapatas, only three are republic. The other all kingship monarchy. Among the 16 Mahajanapatas, only three are republic. So let's see all this. uh, 16 Mahajanapadas. These are the 9. First is Anga. The capital is Jamba is in Bihar, Anga is in Bihar, Vachi is also in Bihar, Malla is in Uttar Pradesh, Kashi is also in Uttar Pradesh, Kushala is also in Uttar Pradesh, and these are capital cities: Jamba, Vaishali, Kushinagar, Varanasi, Sravasta. Next is Jiti. Jiti is in Madhya Pradesh, Vatsa is in Madhya Pradesh, Magadha is in Bihar, and Ashnaka is in river Godavari, Narmada. Godavari river originates in Maharashtra, Narmada is in Madhya Pradesh. So in border between Maharashtra and Madhya Pradesh, we have Ashnaka, and these are the capital cities: Shopnimati, Kaushambi, Rashtriya, Udana. Okay, these are the states with their capital cities. Remember, among these trees. Oh, I said among the 16 Mahajana Buddhas, only trees are republic. Number 1, Ashoka. Okay, Ashoka is republic. Mala is republic. Kashi is republic. So these are only trees are republic. These are only trees which are republic. Mala and Kashi and Ashoka. Ashoka. Okay, these are the only trees which are republic. The other are monarchy. So I'm going to give you the other 7 now. Okay, the other 7 now. Remember, this is going to be asking this. The capital city, Badsha. Where is Badsha city? State. It's in Madhya Pradesh. The capital city is Kaushambi. Magad. Where is it? In Bihar. Magad is in Bihar. Where is the capital city? Rajgriha. Ashoka is Godavari, Narmada river borders. What is the capital city? Bhutana. So these are the 9 Mahajanapadas. The other, let's see. Okay, the other, let's see. Okay, I have given you the 9 Mahajanapadas, the other 7 Mahajanapadas. Next is Guru. Guru, the state of Guru is in Delhi, and the capital is Indrapura Street. Next is Panjala. Panjala is another Mahajanapadas. It's in Uttar Pradesh. The capital city is Ahishtra. Next is Shurashana. Same in Uttar Pradesh. The capital city is Madura. Matsya, it's in Rajasthan, and the capital city is Viratnagar. It's in Madhya Pradesh capital. Sorry, Matsya is in Rajasthan. The capital city is Viratnagar. Okay, Viratnagar. Next is Abandi. Abandi is in Ujjain. It's in Madhya Pradesh. The capital city is Ujjain. And we all know 15, 16 are very important because the 15 and 16 are located outside India. Kandahar is in Pakistan and Afghanistan. Kandahar, the states of Kandahar is in Pakistan and Afghanistan. The capital city is Takshila. It's in Pakistan and Afghanistan border. So Kandahar is located outside India. One more, Kamboja. Kamboja is in Pakistan. Kamboja is in Pakistan. It is located outside India, and the capital city is Rajapur. It's in Pakistan. So two is outside India. Gandhara is in Pakistan, Afghanistan border. Kampuchea, which is in Pakistan, the capital city is Rajapur. These are the two which is located outside India. Three is the republic, two is located outside India, and among the 16th, Magadha. Okay, Magadha, Bihar, Magad. Among the 16 Mahajanapadas, Magad is the strongest, and it was the only Mahajanapadas which survived in the ancient period because of its strategic location and fertile land. Okay, among the Magad, see, Magad is the most important Mahajanapadas among the 16 because it is the only Mahajanapadas. It is the only Mahajanapadas which have survived because of one reason. Only two reasons. Fertile land. Second is because of its strategic location, like Nagaland. Okay, it's a hilly areas, cannot be captured by the enemies very easily. So it's in Bihar, and the capital is Rajapur. So Magad is the only Mahajanapadas which have survived. Remember, Magad is going to be the capital cities of all the ancient India dynasty. Just like the Mauryans, the Guptas, which is coming. Tomorrow the topic is coming. So all the ancient kings, okay, the big dynasty will use Bihar, Magad as their capital city because it's a very good place where people cannot capture. So this is too important. Magad, please remember. So from tomorrow onwards, we will discuss about Jainism and Buddhism, and we will also study a little thing about Mauryan dynasty and the Gupta dynasty, and we will end up with the Harshavardhana dynasty, King Harsha in the ancient period. So this is how we will end up the ancient India. Okay, this is the first class. We will give you another 3 classes on ancient India from day after tomorrow. Okay, so please listen very carefully. Remember, if you're lucky, this might give you this every topic. You can catch up with this 2 marks, 2 questions. So 3 small topics you have taken today, so 6 marks you can score. Okay, so this is how, even though you come at the end, you're coming at the end now just for 1 month. We all know some of you are just have finished your graduations, some of you have just started. So this year might be your trial years, but who knows? If you're lucky, even in this 1 month, if you are able to study this 7-8 hours a day, there is a hope. There is still a hope. So try your best of your luck, and if you feel like you want to come for coaching, we are every time ready to help you, especially with the minimum money. Okay, money is not important here. Alright, so with just 15-20,000, okay, you can go come to our coaching. At least stay in Kohima and join the School of MBC and SSB for 1 year. Okay, starting from November or might be coming January. From November we are starting again. From January also you can come. Okay, 1 year, whole next year. Okay, so we just twin the game. We will provide you. So this is just an introduction. If you are coming, we will give you more. The detail we will go into the economy, the structure, the system of the governance, society, okay. Because history is the foundation. If you are unable to score good marks in history, you will never break the prelims. Okay. Every year 40 questions. So minimum 18. 18 will be your pass mark. Okay. If you can get 18 in history without negative, that will give you a pass mark. And if you're too strong, you can even score 35. 35 is possible for a very good aspirant. If he's too strong in history, if he likes studying history for 4 or 5 hours every day, he will even score 35. Very much possible. Because in history, there is nothing, no one can trap you. If you know the syllabus, you will get good marks. Not like that. Not like English or Hindi or classical. No. In history, if you invest, whatever you invest, you're going to get. If you study for 5 hours, you will get that 35. Okay, so, but for those people, I know, many of you are coming from non-arts background. So, you feel like history is too tough. No. Just listen to our topic and just get 18. 18 will be your pass mark. And very much possible. Ancient, it was 5. Okay, ancient, it is try to get 5 marks. Medieval, it was 5 marks. And in the modern, just score 8 out of 15 or 20. That will give you 18 marks. So that will be a pass mark. Okay, that is how you will take over your friend. You are weak in history or you never want to study history. There are some people, history is too vast. So this is the logic you will use, and please listen to our classroom notes, and as of now, I will, as a beginner for you, I will suggest you to study Lucid. My notes and Lucid GK as of now. As of now, for these prelims, just for this 1 month, you focus on Lucid now, as of now, because it is too late now. Lucid and just listen to my lecture, and this is how you try your luck, and who knows, in this 1,400, yes. 140 posts means 1,400 of us will sit for the main. So you may be one of them. So best of luck, class, and we'll see you next class. Thank you.